Gentlemen, I have met some super crazy rich dudes who look incredibly cheap. And when I found out they had money, I was like, what? No. They looked horrible. But on the flip side, I've met some dudes who don't have a lot of money that looked like $1 million. And the truth is, the difference between looking high-end and low-end really boils down to some small, subtle differences. Now, I don't care how much money you have. The fact is, you're gonna look super luxe. And so today, I'm going over 7 stylish ways to look expensive even if you're broke. The first way to look rich even if you're not is focus on the fabric. Cheap fabrics, I'm talking about cheap suits, I'm talking about cheap shirts. It looks cheap because it hangs and falls differently on your body. Nicer fabric is going to be thinner, it's going to hang and drape on your body better, making you look more amazing. Now, one of the downsides to wearing nicer fabric is that it is more expensive. The solution, go half. And what I mean by that is buy half as many items as you normally would, but spend twice as much on the individual item. Meaning, instead of buying 2 pairs of jeans that each cost $30, buy 1 pair of $60 jeans that are higher quality. Second way to look rich is upgrade your sneakers. There's nothing wrong with a casual pair of great sneakers, but in my opinion, you can definitely look a little bit more high-end if you upgrade those casual sneaks to something that's leather, like these two. These were only like 89 bucks from New Republic. These are like 200 from Suit Supply, but either way, these look a lot more high-end. Me, when I see a guy and he's rocking a pair of leather sneakers, it's a psychological thing. I automatically think that he's a little bit upper class, a little bit more high-end and put together than somebody just rocking casual kicks. The third way to look rich, even if you're not, is wear a watch. Wear a watch. In my opinion, there is no easier way to elevate your style, elevate your class, and your look like wearing an incredible watch. You've got to check out today's video sponsor, Vincero. What? Yeah, this one. This one reminds me of the Rolex like Gold Presidential, which is one of my favorite watches in the history of watches. The problem with that one is it's like 50 grand. The Vincero is not going to break the bank, but it still sends the same psychological message that you are reliable, responsible, and super sexy. Somebody say sexy? Yeah, it doesn't get any sexier than this blacked out sweet piece. Check it out. All black, Vincero, chronograph, right? It's blacked out, black strap. This thing, in my opinion, is just beautiful. I love wearing this, but I also, if you're into blacked out watches, this one's also sick. It's a little bit more minimal of a watch, but it's still blacked out, and it's on a metal mesh strap, which, in my opinion, is super freaking sick. Here's another one of my favorites. White face, rose gold markers. It's a chronograph. It's got the silver case and the brown leather. It's beautiful. I'm a watch slut. I love all watches. I love high-end watches, low-end watches, and watches like Vincero, which are affordable luxury. And in my opinion, one of the things that sets Vincero apart from other brands is that it's got more like substance when you wear it. Now, don't get me wrong. I love small, minimal watches as well. They're clean, sleek, and sexy. But when I'm wearing something like a Vincero, it just has wrist presence. Just badass watches, like period. End of story. Gentlemen, there's a special link down below along with the discount code. That link is going to take you to my personal landing page where I've gone through and curated and collected a bunch of Vincero watches that I personally think are absolutely more beautiful than, I mean, they're all dynamite. They're the sexiest Vinceros in my humble opinion. Gentlemen, link below, discount code, grab a Vincero today and start looking more stylish and rich tomorrow. The fourth way to look rich is stop wearing brand names. So hear me out. I know that a lot of you guys out there that are really into like brands are like, yo, if I'm not wearing the logo, how will anybody know that I could afford to spend that much money on a t-shirt or whatever you're wearing? My personal opinion, brand names don't mean anything in terms of making you look more expensive or more prestigious. Now, I know that that's kind of counterintuitive, but I know that there's a lot of fake merchandise out there. There's also a trend of people spending like way too much money on super expensive brand name items that can't afford to put gas in their car. Personally, I think somebody looks higher end when they wear something that is clean and classic, fits them like a glove, and the fabric is amazing, as opposed to wearing like Supreme or something like crazy across their chest. Number 5, get a better bag. Now, before you start freaking out the fact that I don't like backpacks, I don't dislike backpacks. I think they're functional. I think that if you're carrying something far, like, you need to definitely distribute the weight. But if you're looking to look a little more luxe and high-end, a little richer, a leather computer bag is a great way to take your look to the next level in terms of looking more professional, a little bit higher end. You can find them for like $100, $200, and the beautiful thing, the more you beat it up, the more like rough and rugged it looks, the better and more stylish it becomes. Speaking of leather, number 6. Leather jacket. In my opinion, a leather jacket automatically takes you from like here to like here. Great leather jacket just makes you look a little bit more high end. The other thing is that it's a great piece to layer with. And so you can incorporate other items like a t-shirt, and layering is one of those things that also, in my opinion, makes you look more luxe. The downside is that leather jackets aren't cheap. They're going to cost you a few $100s depending on where you go to actually buy it. But you can always find them on sale at the end of season. eBay. I have seen some incredible deals on some beautiful leather jackets on eBay. So if you're in the market, there are definitely more affordable ways to go find a sweet-ass leather jacket. Number 7. Glasses are, in my opinion, one of the easiest things that you can add or accessorize with that is going to set yourself apart from everybody else. And a cool pair of frames definitely makes you look more high-end and luxe than just some like average kind of crappy pair. And the beautiful thing is that they don't have to break the bank. These were from like Glasses USA, cost like $50. Or shades. What? But not just any shades, in my opinion. Club Masters, or the style of Club Masters with like something up here and nothing down here, they are a pair of sunglasses that make the wearer look like super like successful and professional. They're dynamite, they look great on everybody, and they will make you look super rich even if you're broke.